Hello, everybody. I apologize. I wanted to stay for the whole thing, but I have many things to do. Right now, at the Institute and on my personal social media, I have a lot of the Indigenous communities asking for me to come out to share a few things, to share my story, to maybe help mentor some kids, maybe bring some hope and try to get some people to, just bring us back together again. I feel that we're really disconnected and we're overstimulated with what's going on in the world right now. And we see what's going on in other parts of the world. And here, we're together. And all I have to say is, I think we can do better. I think we can do better, hey? I think we can, yeah. And just you being here says a lot. You're making that first step. You genuinely care to be here right now. And this really does mean a lot. So I'm program coordinator at the Institute for the Advancement of Aboriginal Women. I work with Muriel Stanley Venn and Rochelle Venn. We have our SQUAY Awards coming up. We've been very busy at the office, raising money for some of our murdered and missing Indigenous families to be able to go to court and help pay for their flights, help get them to Supreme Court of Canada. We have some of our lawyers working very, very hard on all of this, and we're trying to appeal the Cindy Gladue case. So, we're doing some big works there. And with the National Inquiry of Canada, there is a national call out for aftercare for you Indigenous people. Just so you know, please contact them, because there is some funds for you to get some aftercare, such as counseling and that, okay? So, we received this information just recently, and also, we're trying to, I think the Cindy Gladue case is of high rank at this point. There was a lot of murdered and missing Indigenous peoples, but just because us, the Indigenous peoples, are the highest rate of everything wrong in this country, we're also the very vulnerable people who survived genocide here. And just because a lot of that stuff you think is historically gone, it's not gone. It's still here, it's just hidden in modern ways. Okay? We have more kids in care than we ever did at the height of residential school. It's right now. So, and unfortunately, we have a lot of work to do. And, we see what's going on in the South, and it kind of concerns me. It kind of concerns me. Because right now, this is 2019, there are so many different genders of identity and fluid and spirituality and all of this, There's no room for judgment here, because it doesn't matter. Every human being needs one another right now. It's kind of critical in our way of moving on right now in history. Really think about it. Think about it. Standing Rock is happening right now in BC. My friend lost her arm in that fight. My friend lost her arm in that fight. Women are just now starting to be believed and been heard and are being in political positions. It's really exciting right now. It's really amazing, And people like myself, I have Niagara Falls and Vancouver calling, so people are starting to listen. They're starting to know of a truth, And once they have the know of why, of why all of this happened here in Canada, historically, with residential school, 60 scoop, Gail.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 60 scoop, right? Yeah, 60 scoop, okay. So they got a lot going on right now too, so please pay attention. And Kathy, okay, because that's really important work. That's really important work that's going on right now, because there's a lot of people who don't even know who they are, right? So that's what I mean, part of the disconnection, okay? So right now, we're going to move forward and we're going to really know our true humanity. We all have our own suffering, we all have our own difficulties, right? But as long as we're together and we come together and we understand and we're properly educated, once we have that knowledge, upon your own moral compass, will you make a decision of what you're going to do and how you're going to make a difference and how you're going to move forward. So moving forward today is marching out there with your voices loud for everyone to hear. loud for everyone to hear, because they want us overtaxed, overworked, over this, over that, and over anxiety. But as long as you make that noise out there, that really matters. Because a lot of the media and a lot of everyone, they're muzzled. They're muzzled, you know? So when you make that noise out in the street, that makes the big difference. That makes the big difference. So keep that in mind today. And remember, all these people that you speak for are with us. Thank you so much.